I've always said a win on the road in the NFL is the hardest thing to do in all professional sports. It's a great, solid win against the Indianapolis Colts. It was a little touch and go in the first half. Only had 55 yards of total offense in the first half, but you have to credit Indianapolis for the creative way that they brought pressure with 5- and 6-man different pressures, got the Ravens to hesitate a little bit, but equally so, you have to be impressed with the way they came back in the second half and in terms of adapting, and particularly Lamar Jackson, adapting to the different looks that Indianapolis gave him. Let's look at what I'm talking about. These are all in the second half. On the first play, you're going to see they're going to bring pressure. They motion and bring a guy off the slot side. Now, Gus Edwards does a great job. He was supposed to fake to the right with Lamar Jackson. You can see that. But he abandons the fake. He goes to the backside for protection. Otherwise, Lamar would have got hit on the back of the head. And Lamar, recognizing that, realizes, well, that's where the void in the defense was going to be from the side that the pressure came from, and they get a nice gain down the field. Second play is just a classic RPO, one to get the ball into the receiver's hands, something he didn't do in the first half. You can see after the quick play fake, the way the defense reacts. They totally flow. This is a tough throw for a quarterback, but he recognizes that flow, and he is able to get the ball back into that quick slot on the backside. Now, the next two I really like because it shows Lamar adapting to what Indianapolis is doing. This is a 4-man pressure. This is zone. He's looking down the field, but he recognizes, you know what? I'm just going to drop the ball off. I'm not going to hold on to the ball. I'm not going to wait for something down the field. I'm going to drop the ball off to Snead for a good, solid gain. That's good recognition of what he was facing, giving a 4-man rush and then a zone coverage in behind it. Now, in the next play, it looks like a 4-man rush, but they get very creatively. They drop the end, they bring the inside backer. It ends up only a 4-man rush, but it is like a normal pressure, and that created a void underneath. Lamar steps up, good solid job by the offensive line, but because of where the pressure came from, he knows where the void in the coverage is going to be. They swabbed it out near the bottom. He was able to drop the ball off for a good solid gain underneath. So really a complete game by the Ravens. The defense did a great job. I love the way the offense evolved from a tough first half to making the right moves in the second half based on what they saw from Indianapolis. Let's remember now, they've scored 20-plus points on 31 straight games. That breaks an NFL record. That's pretty rare air in itself, and it saw their ability to adapt. They're going to be challenged, obviously, Sunday night against New England Patriot team that's struggling right now, but it's still the New England Patriots. It's a team that can be very dangerous. But the thing that I love the most is that with a good defensive effort, the offense evolved from a tough first half to making all the right moves in the second half.